In this video, let's finish the second half of the transition. First, I want to animate the trees moving in the background. So now let's find our tree layers. We have this one tree, we're going to pre-compose it. Command-Shift-C, tree 3. Is that the third tree that we have? Then we have this, just another tree. That's Command-Shift-C, pre-compose, tree 4. Okay, so now what we need to do is we need to create a longer, wider composition that can move in the background of this animation, so that as if the card's moving forward, the tree's just like flashing to the left, so that it gives you illusion that the card's moving forward. So the way that we need to do that is, first of all, we need to create another composition. So from the project panel, we can click on this, create a new composition, and this is going to be the tree EKG. Instead of 1080, we need 1080 times 4. So this is a huge, wide scene that we have here, you can see. So what I want to do is to go back to the main comp and then copy these two trees, or cut rather, and paste them into this comp. So they appear around here, so I need to cut the layer in here, option left brackets, and then move it to the front at 0 seconds. Zoom in. So what I want to do is I want to position those closer together, and then copy, get a few more trees, duplicate that, and then move it to the right. These two can be closer together. So give it some randomness so that it doesn't look so artificial. So we have like this little tree here. So we have this many trees. This tree can stay away from that one. And let's go back to the main comp, and let's add this tree background into this animation here. From here. So when the house scene transition into this one, we want the trees to be moving already. So the trees should be in over here, but then it should come from the right hand side. So go to position, right click, separate dimensions, keyframe left. So the starting position would be somewhere off scene, and then as the card comes up, the tree should move all the way. What if I put 0? So I need it to go all the way here until here. I want to see how fast it's moving. It's still moving too slow. Or it's because the first scene is moving too fast. I can slow down the first scene. So let me just go back to the first scene and then click U to show the keyframe. Slow it down, maybe. So this one has some easy ease on it. Maybe I just make it a linear keyframe. Just hold down Command and then click. It's gonna go back to linear keyframe. But then I don't want to cut. You know why there's a cut? Because there's actually a background image on top of this house. This layer 35 is the background, orange. So if I delete that or make it invisible so that the two scenes are connected, So just delete that. I don't need it anymore. Connect these two scenes. The tree is coming. But the land is higher on the second scene, so I need to delete the land too. That's why our tree background is actually, the trees are not grounded. So I need to move it down to ground the tree. Now the tree is grounded. So let me turn off the eye on the CO2. Poof, little poof at the back of the car. So the car just come in. Oh yeah, I need to move down the car too because the land is lower. So where is the car come? This is a car body. We need, so in this case, we need to move everything down. We need to move the luggage down, the car down, the wheels down, and also they have position keyframes on these objects. So if we move them down, it's going to mess up the position keyframes. So what we need to do is we need to create a null object again. So create layer new null, and then link everything that we need to move down to this null. This is just temp null. This is temporary. Let's move null. You don't need to rename it because you're gonna delete it after. So basically, we got everything that doesn't have a parent to it. You need to link it to the null. Everything that you want to move. So this one, I want to move. The luggage already have a parent, so I will just take the parent. So it's gonna move with the parent. And this one, the wheel, this one has, and then this one is a parent, this one doesn't. A back wheel, I need it too. Yeah, those are the ones that I need. So I will just parent to the move null, and then move down the car. So this way it doesn't mess up the position, the Y position keyframes. And then we can just remove this null. Let's preview this. It's looking pretty good already. I think the transition is a little too slow. It doesn't have any energy. I need more energy to that transition from the first scene. So I need the transition to be more energetic. I might need the trees to move faster. Can I make the trees move faster? I want to see the tree comp. Yeah, right now the tree comp at the beginning is actually in the center. So I still got a lot of space to work with. The tree at the beginning should be all the way over here. So that's why I feel like the tree is moving too slow. And I can move this tree closer to that. So let's go back. I think this should be better, faster. So now I can drag this point all the way to the back, to the 6-second mark. So the tree comes up, but these two trees look too similar. So what I need to do is I probably need to make this tree over here and put the bigger tree on the right hand side, put the smaller tree in the front. Big, small, big. So now what I need to do is I need to add the cloud transition. I need to have the cloud come in as well. Let's just try to animate the cloud first. Click on P and then right click, separate dimensions, and then right click, separate dimensions. Click on the stopwatch on the X position and then go in the front here. Just try to kind of drag it out a little bit so that there's some position changes, subtle ones. The cloud doesn't have to be moving so fast. So like say this one's 605, maybe over here, I should put like 620. So I don't want it to move so fast. Cloud should be moving slowly. Let's give it a contrast with the fast moving background. So the cloud should be moving pretty slowly. And since we're already moving the cloud themselves, I need another extra layer of control to fake the camera pan. So all I need to do is create another null object, click on layer new, and then null object, and then go click on the 3 layers, pick with this 3 layers to the null, and this is going to be the cloud panel. The null, let me just cut this layer to 3-second mark, option, left brackets at this position. Click on P, position, separate dimensions, click stopwatch for X position. And then before this, the cloud should be coming. Let me just drag the cloud out. I need to start showing pretty soon, like over here. So that when it pans, the cloud just kind of pan with the camera. Yes. But I need the cloud to be moving all the way until the 6-second mark. So I need to drag these 3 keyframes to the 6-second mark so that cloud is constantly moving. That works for me. I'm digging it.